Which one is it? Is it Rezero? That name doesn't seem familiar. I was looking for like a Great Zero. Oh, ReZero. Zero. Okay, that's the Great Zero. Yeah, that's new. That definitely looks new. No mistake there. There's already one of them nearby. And there's the thing I put them into, okay? And what are you? That takes me right back. I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like the book texture somehow got worse. I don't know what's going on there. I can't seem to get texture quality set any higher, if that is a thing, which I'm not entirely sure. Because if it is a thing, that doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem entirely possible, because I think the process I go through to make the game run in 1080-60 and so on seems to not be compatible with being able to do because I patched the game to give me 1080-60, but as a result of that, I don't get a launcher, and so I can't use the launcher to set the texture quality to be higher. And then if I set the texture quality to be higher, that gets reset again if I patch it to be 1080 and 16:9 and so on. This is a weird space. The Great Conjunction. Not quite. Now this is more like the Dark Crystal itself. No, it looks like the Great Conjunction building a little bit. Yeah, that stuff all around the outside. Like that stuff looks like Ae'gura's lab, but that looks like the Dark Crystal, but in blue. It's even floating over a freaky abyss, but this one has water in it. Favorite movie forever. They're making a Netflix series. And there's a book series, and there's a comic book series. For a long time I was ignoring all additional resources because I didn't want to ruin it. But I'm like, well, I'm probably going to watch the Netflix series. And just witness how good or bad it turns out to be. And if that's going to happen... then I guess I just have to... might as well accept it. So then I started reading the comics and so on. Expanding it. Seems like I can't go that way. Because of all this damn water, you also have to go the long way around. Wow, even here. You have to go the long way around. Can I not use these? I take it these are the coordinates they were talking about. Huh. Was that the only one I get here? Just one really quick, then I link back out and go back to wandering around. I wish I could take the book with me and read it. Does not blink in here. Alright, well we can look around Kirel to see if it ever flashes red there, and then I can go back to the lab and read the journal about what happens next a little more closely. The instructions were long enough that it was a little bit much to keep in mind at all times. They said the entire cave. So I imagine they're like all, yep, like all over the place. Like right here. So 20 of them. We're in for a wild ride. Yeah, I figured there's probably one back here. There it is. They thankfully make noise. Otherwise it would be a lot harder to find them on this map. I guess in part, first person gets me in a little trouble. But if they make sound, they're way easier to find in first person. Like an echolocate. There you are. Never thought I'd play a Myst game where you play as a metal detector. Guess I shouldn't be checking here yet because I'm planning on using the teleporter to leave via this direction. No, it didn't turn red. I think there's still more to check around here. Yeah, let's go around here. Nothing at the Nexus teleporter. And this is the communications location. That's most of the area, right? Yeah, I figured the only thing left to do is check this walkway. You don't open, do you? No. Do you have a secret like the other one did? Nope. We are certainly dressed like somebody who'd be using a metal detector. Which stage are we in? Okay, we're not at the coordinate part yet, we're at this part. You have a new set of faint lights. Yeah, I'm just supposed to go get 20. Just supposed to go get 20. No additional complications. It seems like getting access to the new location... It doesn't sound like the new location's relevant yet. Like they just gave me it. They upgraded my key so that it has more slots. And they gave me access to a new location, but then I can't really do anything with it. Might as well go to the ferry. I think the ferry is currently still its own isolated location, so I should check that area. We're straight up sprinting around town and like waving around a Geiger counter, like trying to find ghosts with our EKG meter. We'll get there. Alright. Judging by how many reds there are? Yeah. So that's good news. When they said that I needed 20, they're still counting the original 5, because I only have 15 red marks. So their claim at 20 still counted the originals. So it won't take too long. I want to find the person who thinks this is like, who thinks this quest is like, it's their favorite part of the entire game. And I just want to figure out how their brain works. I'm just so curious how they landed on that idea. It's like the equivalent of the guy who thinks their favorite quest in all of Mass Effect 1 is the one where you collect all the, you find all the keepers. I mean yeah, they're called keepers, aren't they? The bug people that maintain the Citadel. Admittedly, it's the one upside of that quest is that it explains what the keepers are and makes you aware of their ever-presence, so that when the keepers are developed as a concept later, it's more meaningful because you know that they were there and what they were and so on. But and admittedly, that quest does do some interesting stuff with the story when you're finishing it up. It's actually a decent quest, except for the part where you have to collect every keeper. That part sucks. Let's just run around every single room of the Citadel until you found enough green people to click on. We're almost there. 7 out of 15. Or if you want to count it, 12 out of 20 is also one way to count that. Different ways of counting things is a topic I'm exploring because I have downtime. Did this thing open up? Whoa. Now that I've been up there, that thing's out of the way. So I can walk up here. That wasn't like that before, was it? I thought that was blocking me. So it moved itself? That has confusing implications, doesn't it? What does that mean? Who moved it? Because my character seems to be somehow incapable of doing such a basic act. Which is what bothered me so much. I'm like, I can't. I had to go all the way around because there was a small piece of construction thing saying don't go here. There was one in there. They did intend me to go poking around in there. And these ones still haven't moved, so you have to like platform around them. Yeah, kicking these barriers out of my way would be literally the first thing I would do when I got here. Like, excuse me? No. Some long gone or dead, or at the very least deserted dude's idea of where I'm allowed to go is not going to influence me. Oh, it's definitely up there. I had thought of like, do I take the top path or the bottom path? I don't know, they might put it on the top path, but there's more room in the bottom path and... Nope. My first thought was the right one. They hit it right there. So how's your day, everybody? Having a good day so far? Man, is that illegible. Momentarily lost my ability to walk. That was a strange moment. Alright, that opens, but is it around here? It is around here. Haha. 5 to go. I think this is the museum. Come on, baby. Turn red for me. Unfortunately, my earlier question of like, if only this happened when I was exploring it the first time, like even if that was what happened, it wouldn't really make it compelling. It would just give me something more compelling to do in the meantime, because exploring this place for the first time and being like, oh, where's that go? What's over here? Was inherently more compelling on its own, so multitasking this more tedious task at the same time is favorable over not that. But I largely just wish they'd come up with a puzzle or something for me to do that's more in line of why people play Myst, as opposed to this that I'm doing right now, which feels like busy work. Maybe it's more exciting if a bunch of other players are running around a little bit and you're like sharing stories about where some of them are and stuff like that. I don't know. Even then, I feel like a puzzle would be more satisfying to the audience, right? Either above me or below me. I could see it being one of those teleport spots I have. The ones that are like dead ends. Maybe some of those have them in them. I hope so, because I'm about to finish my lap, and I think once I've been down here, I think I've been most places. But those pages I have that teleport to me to strange locations around town, those might all have things in them. It's evidently around here, but I don't see anything. Like right in the middle. One of my is not Relto. So one of my teleports up there or something? Not even beeping. Ah. Down here in the hole, the abyss. Spooks. Spooky, spooky. What did I change when I got the new thing? Oh, is it you? Oh, it's you. It's clearly you. Huh. It's showing my pictures. It's showing my pictures, but my pictures are all crappy notes that I took. That's funny. They're images from the museum, and that's what it's showing. Not like pretty scenic things I took pictures of. Because, I mean, like logistically, yeah, I'm gonna take pictures of like stuff that's like gonna help me solve a puzzle or something, not pictures that are all scenic and whatnot. But now it's doing a slideshow. I mean, they're still pretty pictures. They're just pictures of solutions. Which is why they're beautiful. You, I think? Are you the one that's full of a bunch of random places? I bet all of these have one. I bet part of this is like rewarding me for having found a bunch of these or something. Or screw me. That'll teach you to think that you earned something. Because there's all these scenic locations that just exist to be scenic, which is fine. But if they're gonna have me do a little tour thing, I would definitely think that maybe some of these have the rewards in them. Could there be one in your secret office? It's blinking at me. Yeah, so you can tell when there's one, because even down here the icon blinks. They want you to be able to notice. Why was it gold? That was a weird moment. Oh, that's the wrong age. Hey, what was that note again? 2175 58 81. The gathered will tell the path of the shell, Zandi. I think that once I have the ability to see coordinates on this thing, that's going to be relevant. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, just want to go. This should solve my problem. Just check each linking page that's in the cavern until I find them all. Like I did that one, that was the cavern. That's where I started. His hideout might have one. I mean, his other hideout had one. Nope, that's a pretty immediate and full answer, too. I don't remember where this is. Oh, yeah. That's his original office we found with the aquarium code. For a second there, I thought it was like Yeesha's place, the Cleft. I thought it was the Cleft in New Mexico, I think it was. But I was wrong. So I guess this museum is in... like the art gallery museum place that has the solutions for one of the ages must be in the same Denis area. Because this thing points it out as being here. It's in the same linking book. Well, same place or not, it doesn't have one. I've kind of given up on my character's appearance. He just wears whatever he picked up most recently. I'm not really happy with any of the options except for that cool suit, but when I went back to put the suit on, it didn't work the second time, so I don't think we get to look like that again. Makes me wish I hadn't picked up whatever it is that I found that first removed it, because I could have kept it the rest of the game, probably. Because the Denis suit is neat. Ah, there's one here. Ta-da! So he said the Nexus will have the new thing, right? So I don't need to go back and read the notes. I can go check out the other thing. The Nexus. I don't know. Should I go back? Let's just see if I can do the thing. So I think this is the zone where I do stuff next. But I do want to go back and read the journal just to clarify what the next step is. But I'm already here, so screw it. But it'd probably be a good idea to go to Curel and then go to read the journal again. Just to clarify. It'd be great if old documents you've reused in the past were just all available in this game. As some games do. We've done it? Hooray. Do I now have the permission level that these doors will open for me? Hopefully. The electric crystals definitely remind me of that one guy's prison age where he was able to accomplish insane degrees of insane technology. He's like, what, minerals and crystals? I know. I'll be able to easily... Yep, it's open. I'll be able to craft circuit boards and machinery. And he did. I'm like, excuse me? How did you... Okay. Still not cool enough for that door? There's the shell icon again. Neither one opens, and there's no relative pages scattered about. I'm always keeping an eye out for surprises. Hey there. Oh. 3 pillars. Arrows. Hey, it's that. It's that symbol. Symmetrical cracks. They probably made the cracks on this side and then they mirrored it, which they also did there and there. Yeah, it's a mirrored crack texture. Okay. Yeah, these are the coordinates here. So what happens if I click on this? (6113174 -84). What did my notes say? (2175 58 -81). Which one does this one change, if any of them? What? Excuse me? Is it still blinking? It is still blinking. Maybe I can change it from some other device? I don't see other controls, just the other options. Oh, they're all pointing at different things. Are you still blinking? No. So you pick one. So one of them blinks at any given time. You I can't click on. Don't they all say different things too? Yeah, they all say different things. That's confusing too. I thought each device would change one of the coordinates. And then so you'd change the coordinates by going with each device until they all are correct, but each one has completely different coordinates for all of the categories. not just one. I think I'm gonna want to go back and visit the, what, the one little pip? What does that mean? I think I want to go back and revisit those notes